Attention all you New Yorkers. Excuse me. Taxi. Okay, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
So, with great pleasure, we welcome back Steve Forbes, head of Forbes Media, chairman and editor-in-chief of Forbes Media. Steve's most recent book, Inflation, What It Is, Why It's Bad, and How to Fix It. And, Steve, you're going to stay with us through the next half hour with our stock market people. I'm most grateful for that because we've got a lot to kick around. I want to come back to Iran, but can I just tell you, the reconciliation plan, the Forbes Kudlow reconciliation plan. All right, that you
no, the Kudlow plan.
Right. But it looks like they're not going to, looks like they want a skinny reconciliation. Just DHS and TSA, and they're not going to go through, tax cuts and spending reductions and fraud and Saving America voter ID. I don't know why they're being so soft. They're so afraid.
It makes it very strange, given especially what's happening in the world, given the uncertainties that are now starting to hit the economy. You'd think that they'd want a tax bill, a good tax bill, to have people realize there's sunshine ahead. And we've got a campaign coming up, but the economy needs that kind of a certainty. And so go for tax rate cuts, go for indexing capital gains, go for the extra money for the military. I think people now realize that we do live in a bad world. And so with this timidity is very strange and counterproductive because it leaves the initiative to the other side. We got to dominate the initiative, both at home and overseas.
It's midterms coming up. Everybody knows that. And you want to say, well, what have we done? Now, the one big, beautiful bill, the first bill last year, was by and large a good bill. Not perfect, but good. Okay. And it's a tailwind for the economy. But really, that's the only thing that we've done, the GOP has done. So why not go it again? I mean, I remember we had trouble pushing for one big, beautiful bill. You remember people were saying, well, we could have two reconciliations.
Oh, they wanted three reconciliation bills. They wanted to do a piece here, a piece there.
Right.
And that piecemeal approach would have ended up in pieces. We'd have had nothing. And you're right about what the GOP's done. We avoided a big disaster, a $4 trillion tax increase last year. But avoiding disasters does not get people focused on the future, the better future ahead. So go for big tax cuts and let the Democrats howl that they don't think people should get a tax cut. I'd love to run on that. And the fact that red states are prospering, blue states are not, that I think tells you we have a winning issue here. What red state is raising taxes right now? Zero.
And how unpopular these tax increases, these blue states, the latest one in Virginia, the new governor, what's her name, Sparsberger, whatever her name is, very unpopular. Her polls have plunged because she's doing what she said she wouldn't do. She's not being a moderate. She's catering to the left wing, the socialist wing of the Democratic Party, tax the rich. So that stuff doesn't play.
No, and that's very important because she thinks that's the ticket for her getting to be vice president or president, is they campaign on one set of promises and then go exactly the opposite when they get in. We should be hammering home. Look at Virginia. Look at New Jersey. Here's what they promised. Here's what they did. So don't believe the Democrats when they try to pretend, oh, we might be moderate. No, they won't. The socialists control the party. And we just can't say the socialists control the party. We have to have a big new bill of tax cuts so we can say we delivered on one tax bill last year. We got an even better one coming up if we win these elections.
And, I'm surprised President Trump, he wants to save America voting rights, photo IDs, citizenship papers. That can go into reconciliation because it is a fiscal. Now, you might not get everything you wanted in the original bill, but it is a fiscal matter to enforce these voting rights and these IDs and so forth. So I'm surprised
put it in. If the parliamentarian throws it out, okay.
Then so be it.
But we have a campaign issue.
That's it. That's the key point. Yes, right. I mean, all you can get out of that is the Democrats voted against it, and it's an 80-20 issue.
It's sales ship marketing 101. If you don't ask for the order, you ain't going to get it.
Yes. By the way, Trump believes that. That's what I don't understand about all this. Let me move on. And again, you're going to stay with us during the stock market half hour, but Iran's nuclear insanity leaves America and its allies no room to blink. It's an interesting point. One of the points here, very important. Iran is, and it's come up earlier with O'Brien, Iran is behaving like they won the war. They didn't lose the war. They got clobbered in the war. But somehow now they're trying to put themselves on an equal footing and demand this and demand that, including money coming out, tolls coming out of the Strait of Hormuz, which is absolute insanity. We should not put up with any of that.
No, we shouldn't. And we should, I'm glad we sent the 2 destroyers through, but we should say to the Iranians, among other things, you want to close the Strait of Hormuz? Good. We're going to close it until we get you guys surrender. Your oil is not moving, period. End of debate. And the other thing we should announce is that even though the Iranians will try to use rockets to block it, that we're going to be building pipelines. They've got a couple already underway, pipelines that will make the Strait of Hormuz irrelevant in terms of delivering oil. We can build these pipelines quickly. We did it back in World War II when we got a pipeline from Texas to New Jersey in a matter of months, building it 10 miles a day. Do it again. Bypass. There were a couple of pipelines already underway, but make several underway. That the days of the Strait of Hormuz being a choke point are numbered, and that will, I think, have a profound psychological effect. We're not just going to be fighting militarily. We're going to be fighting economically and take this choke point off the table.
I didn't know this. Texas to New Jersey?
Yes, it was called the Big Inch Pipeline, started in early 1942. Mark Mills, the great technologist, has a piece in City Journal on this. People should take a look at it. Let's do it again. And that's the ingenuity of America. We're going to we will do this on all fronts.
God, I love that. I'm going to have to look at that. Mark Mills, good man. All right, Steve Forbes, thank you for this. We're going to hold you over. We're going to do some stock market work on the other side. The great Steve Forbes. I'm Kudlow, folks. Please stick around. One more hour to go. We'll be right back.
The Larry Kudlow Show on the Red Apple Podcast Network.